Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to One Piece, the trading card game unboxing. This is for Kingdoms of Intrigue Part 2. So Part 1, we went through about, I think like 11 packs or so, 11 packs. So in Part 2, we're going to finish up the rest of the set. So we're going to kind of hop into this fairly quick, but just in case you hadn't watched Part 1, go back to check it out. You can see all the different stuff we've opened up. If I've already went over a card in Part 1, I'm not going to re-go over it in Part 2. So if you don't see me reading or talking about the cards, that's why. So go back and watch Part 1 if you want to know all that different stuff. And before we hop into the actual set, we're going to go over what we were missing. So, and again, my numbers can always be a little bit off. It's very possible I miscounted something. But we have 39. Okay, let me throw up a pack here. So in our rarities here, we have 45 commons. I had 39 of them, so I'm missing 6. So once I get those last 6, I'll probably just skip over the commons and then jump right to uncommon. So hopefully that means I get them like in the first couple of packs rather than that one that lingers on to the very end. And then in uncommons, there are 30. We got 20 of them, so we're missing 10. So we're about halfway through the packs. We're missing a decent amount yet. In the rares, we have 15 of the 26. We are still missing 11. And there's 2 rares per pack. So at bare minimum, that would be like 6 packs I'd have to open if I got absolutely no duplicates and rares. It's probably not going to happen, but then super rares, we're actually doing fairly terrible at it. Typically I get about 6 to 7 of the 10. I only have 2, so I'm missing 8. So hopefully maybe that picks up in the second half a little bit. On the upside, we did get 1 of the secret rares, so we got 1 of 2 of those. But I only got 2 of these 6 leaders. We still have 4 more to go. I have none of the special cards, which are pretty much at about secret rare, alt art rare level. And then we have the 1 Don card, which has been in every single one of the expansions so far. At least expansions 2 and 3. I can't guarantee 1 because I don't have any cards from that. But now they're actually listing as being part of the set, and we did get that. So either go back and check out the previous video to see what that special Don card was, or I'll probably end up maybe showing it off towards the end of the video. Either way. Alright, so the first thing we're going to look at is, we promised last one, they have these special double pack sets that you can pick up. So it's this extra little box. We went over these in Part 1, which has a special pack with 1 of 2 special Don cards. So I got 1, so we're hoping for the other one. And then it has 2 packs of cards, which are the same ones you'd pick up in there. So it's a nice little box if you're just looking for a cheap little deck box. It's not like a plastic one lots of people get, but we have some of the characters. I believe that's Rebecca. We have Vivi, Don Quixote on the side. Let's flip this open. Law, Luffy, and Crocodile. So I think out of all of these, I don't think we've gotten Vivi yet, and I don't think we've gotten Crocodile. So we're still waiting on them too. But yeah, otherwise you open it up, it's just a pack. It'll hold a decent number of cards. Probably about 100 cards, I would say. So we will go ahead and... there's me knocking everything over. So here is the pack for the Don card. And we're going to pop this open and see if we get the other one we were missing, which would be super awesome. Since all artwork Don cards, just instead of having these standard Japanese kanjis on them, have actual like pictures from the manga, kind of like the event or stage cards do. So they're pretty cool because you're just getting an alternate art card that then your Don card can actually look like something. So there we go. We got the second one. So I got both of them. That's awesome. So yeah, it's going to work like your regular Don cards. Just now you have a special picture on there. Don Quixote, Don Flamingo, Dol Flamingo. I always want to say Don Flamingo. Dol Flamingo. But that's cool, because now it means if you got these 2 booster packs, this double pack is the only way to get these 2 cards. And if you got both of them, and then you bought, assuming set 1, series 1 came with one for the boosters, that would be a total of 6 different artworks you could get for these. And a starter deck has 10 Don cards, so I think that's like your base number they want you to use, which I don't remember if you can go up or down on that or not. But yeah, so that means you can almost have, you're getting closer and closer to be able to have a full set of just different artwork cards for these. So that's pretty cool. Alright, we're going to go ahead and crack open our first pack. I know they do have another double pack coming out, so I think they might keep doing this for the different sets. Alright, so our first, we're going to hop right in. Our first common is Captain Kuro from the Black Cat Pirates. Miss Golden Week from the Baroque Works, and there's a brand new one right there. Omi and Kashi, Giant and World Government. Very interesting. 2 of the big giant pirates. We're going to just set this down here so I keep the new cards out of my way. Tony Chopper. Barrier, Aplis, Tononetsu, and there's another new one in our first uncommon, Nez Palm Cannon. Oh yeah, from the Broker. We don't have him yet, so he's also one of them other characters we're going to be looking for. So counter, if one of your leader characters gains 6,000 power during battle, then if you have 2 or less life cards, add to 1 Don from your Don deck and rest it. One Don card from your Don deck and set it as active. Cool, so you get a bonus and it kind of preps you up for your next attack. Next uncommon, Gaiets. And our last one is Super Spot Build Duck Troops, which we've had before. Our first rare is a Color Straps, another Baroque Works card we've already had. And then we have a brand new one here in Charlotte Amande. That is a giant, huge hat. I was going to say sword, and I actually noticed the hat next. That's crazy. Activate main. Once per phase, you may trash 1 card with a trigger from your hand. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters at a cost of 2 or less. Oh, that's cool. There's a bunch of the Big Mom's Pirates that have triggers because they let you keep putting cards back into your life deck by sacrificing them. You can keep paying for them, especially the homie cards. So that's kind of neat because that lets you get one of them and you can actually spend them instead. That's a really neat card. Cool. So we got one of that. So we got 3 new cards in that. So that's not bad at all. Alright, let's see what we got in pack number 2. We're going to start with Caramel, Daddy Masterson, Black Maria, Stutzy, Nefeltari Cobra, Don Quixote Family, Ideo, and our first uncommon, Jack, Hera, and Flapping Thrag. Alright, a brand new one. Hey, one card new pack, I'm not going to argue. Looks like another Don Quixote card. 7 Warlord of the Seas, Don Quixote Pirates. Counter, if your leader has the Don Quixote Pirates type, up to one of your leader characters gains 2,000 power during this turn. Trigger, up to one of your opponent's rescued character the cost of 4 or less. Nice. Very, very standard event card, but you always need some of those as well. Alright, our first rare is Shaka from Alabasta. Nice, we did some more Alabasta characters. When attacking, if your leader is Nefertari Vivi, nice. We obviously I figured Vivi is gonna be one of the leaders, but we still have to get her yet. Give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 3,000 power during this turn. Then pay up to one of your opponent's characters with 0 power or less. This is another trigger with the Alabasta characters. Um, I like to weaken people a lot of their power. That's actually nice. Um, and so you can trigger that and then take care of. But you still have to have Vivian, so that kind of makes it a little bit harder. All right, then we got a super rare. Nice. So that gives us one more of them super rare token card. We got Crocodile, 7 Warlords of the Sea, and Baroque's work. So I think he previously appeared in the starter deck, which was blue. I think the 7 Warlords were blue in that one. On play, Don -2, you may return specified number of Don cards from your field to your Don deck. If your leader's type includes Baroque Works, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. On your opponent's attack once per turn, Don -1, draw 1 card and trash 1 card from your hand. Cool, so you can basically pay his Don cards to refill his life, and then, or use it to draw a card and trash a card to kind of search for specific things. That's really fun. I thought he would have been the leader, and it's very possible he still might be the leader card, but I don't like the starter decks do that. The leader is also in there as a character, but I don't think the booster packs typically do that. So I wonder who the purple leader card is going to be. Interesting. Alright, so we got a couple of new cards there. We're going to start off with Ippomatsu, the Ice Onis. I believe that is... No, we've had him. Charlotte Bradios. We got Nami, though. We haven't had Nami yet as one of our commons. Nice. So 4 commons to go. When attacking, reveal 1 card from the top of your deck. If the revealed card is a character with 6,000 power or more, this character gains 3,000 power during their turn. Then place the revealed card at the bottom of your deck. Interesting. So you gain a bonus for you having a more powerful character. And she's Alabasta and Straw Hat. So that means out of the Straw Hat crew, we have not seen... I believe we're just waiting on Sanji and Zoro. And then we'll have the full crew there. And we got another new common right off the bat. We got Roki, Giant and Animal Kingdom Pirates. Just a standard card, but not bad. So we got 2 new commons. We're down to 3. Charlotte Purispero. Oh, and we got another common right off the bat. We're getting commons left and right. Weakness is an unforgivable sin. 7 Warlords of Sea and Baroque Works. Counter, Don -1. Up to 1 of your leader cards gains 1,000 power during this turn. Trigger, add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck and set it as active. So it's really fun, these purple other stuff like this, where you spend your Don. You can also have cards that let you put them back in your deck. So that's pretty neat. And then we have Koza. So we got another Alabasta. You may give 1 of your active leader cards minus 5,000 power during this turn. This character gains plus 2,000 power until the start of your turn. So I'm really curious to see what Vivi does, because there's a lot of cards in here that let your active leader lose power for a bonus. So I wonder if she has something that triggers if she has less power. That'll be very interesting to see. But that was another brand new one. And we threw that guy on the ground. Dragon Twister, Demolition Breath, second uncommon. Charlotte Moscato, our first rare. We're going to get Kingsman, Kainaman, from the land of Wano. Active main, once per turn, pay 1. You may add 1 of your cards from the top or bottom of your life card to your hand. Set this character as active. And it's pay your life to have him prepped to attack again. That's pretty fun. And then our next one, boom, we got another super rare. So I was really hoping we were going to catch up on these. And we are slowly doing it. Don Quixote do Flamingo. So a green That's like his very standard artwork for him. You see all over the place. On play, up to a total of 3 of your opponent's rested leader and character cards will not become active in your opponent's next refresh step. Ooh, sweet. So basically he punishes them for exhausting, so they can't keep using their abilities. That's nice. So you can time that right. Look at his power. He cost 10 for 10,000. I don't know if I've seen too many other 10 cost characters. I've seen a couple of 9s. But that's crazy, but that's actually a really good ability too. And it's gonna be very hard to like knock him way down. Like there's some cards that are, you know, if you knock their cost down to like under 4 or 5, that's gonna be hard to do. Or if you knock his power down, I mean, you knock his power down 7,000, he's still 3,000, which is not great, but you know, it's still gonna be powerful enough to take out that guy that just knocked him way down. So that's cool. Awesome. So we got 2 more cards there. Alright, next pack, we got another Kashi, another Chopper, Carmo, Master Sing, another Nami. Not gonna argue getting some of these guys. Another Cordia Coliseum. Our first uncommon Demolition Breath. Another Hera. And, another Don Flamingo leader card. I like getting leader cards, but this is the 3rd copy. Like, there are 6 different characters. I'd like to get more of the other ones, because I feel like he's stealing my slots for those. Our first rare is Senor Pink from the Don Quixote Pirates. And our other rare is a brand new one, is Roronoa Zoro. Roronoa Zoro. So nice. We got, we're just waiting on that Sanji yet. Alabasta and Straw Hat Crew. On play, give up 20 of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 during this turn. Sweet. Definitely makes sense for him. Is this when he is... Because there are all scenes during the Alabasta arc when he's doing stuff. This is when he's fighting the one Baroque's work, I believe, and he is cutting... he's practicing, he can cut through stone. But he can show that he doesn't have to cut through a leaf anymore. I believe that's the scene going on. I might be wrong on which exactly scene that is, but that's what that looks like. So I see the palm tree in the back, and I see the stones. I'm guessing. But they don't really show any of that stuff. So it's like maybe like right after he attacked the one Baroque's work member. Alright, Charlotte Baravios, Chinzhou, Chopper, Giulia, Yokozuna, Don Quixote family. First, we have Randolph, and we have another Cobra. Our first uncommon, Nez Palm Cannon, and Koza, so I must have missed one, that's alright. Our first rare, though, Tremble, brand new guy. Don Quixote Pirates, on play. Pay up one of your opponent's rested character to the cost of 5 or less. And on your opponent's attack, pay to rest up to one of your opponent's characters to the cost of 4 or less. So this actually works well with it. Don Quixote has that character card too, because you can rest guys with this, and then he can turn around and stop them from doing anything. Nice. And if they are rested, you'll even somehow lower their cost. Boom. And then our other one, we got another rare. We have Cryos. From Dressrosa. I think it might even be like one of the first Dressrosa cards we've seen in this set. In this packs. He looks like so is he the guy in the back or is he the toy soldier? I'm assuming he's the guy in the back who creates them. If this character would be KO, you may rest one of your leaders or a Cordia Coliseum instead. If your leader is Rebecca, okay, so there's our black leader, which we have yet to see either. Pay up to one of your opponent's characters to the cost of 1 or less, then trash 1 card from the top of your deck. So you get paid to do these effects, but, you know, sometimes that's worth it. Nice. We really need to see the rest of these leader cards, though. Not only because it's cool, but because you need leader cards to build decks. So having more leaders makes it more fun for building decks. So, just a quick run through. We are down to 2 commons, 7 uncommons, 5 rare, and 6 super rares. So, we're getting through them. We have another Pound from Whole Cake Island. Yola, a Karoo. Yay, we need more Karoos. Xinjiao, Weakness, Cobra, Pespero, Duck Troops, and Eric. So no new commons there. Uncommons, another Dragon Twister. Did I just like miss all my uncommons there? Oh no, I just went through them all really quick. My bad. That's alright. Our first rare, we have another Charlotte Amande. Our second one, we have another super rare. We have Pell. Cool. It's up in ours. So we're down to 5. So now we've officially got half the super rares. I say, which is typically what we get. By somewhere between 6 and 7. So I'm expecting to get 1 or 2 more. But we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more packs. So we have lots of odds to get more stuff. When attacking, tap to one of your opponent's characters with 4,000 power or less. Nice, because you have a lot of stuff on play that reduces their costs. So that works really well. Alright. So now we've gotten a secret rare, so I wouldn't mind getting one of the special cards would be cool. Just to see what one of those are for this set. I would also love to get the rest of the leaders. Karoo, a Tom, Koro, Stutzy, Apis. Oh, crazy. Happiness Punch. That'll be 100,000 berries each. Oh, Nami. So we're down to 1 common. Counter, give up one of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 2,000 power during this turn. And if your leader is active, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1,000 during this turn. Nice, so you can get up to 3,000 as long as your leaders are active. That's fun. Konetsu. Our first uncommon is the Vertigo Dance, so Vivi's attack, which we've seen. Alright, a brand new one. Satsui, Animal King Pirates. I love this because lots of the Animal King Pirates we've seen in other sets before, but now they're giving us all in their animal forms, which all happen to be dinosaurs as well, at least these guys. So nice, it gives us another uncommon. We have, on play, return all cards in your hand to your deck and shuffle your deck. Then draw equal number of cards returned, equal to the number of cards returned to your deck. That is a fantastic card. Sometimes you just have a crap hand, especially some of these decks where you might have the option to like keep reshuffling and adding stuff into your life deck and back out of your life deck or into the deck. It just lets you, hey, I've gotten all these extra draws. Let me just reshuffle my hand and try some new stuff. That's really fun. Toko. We've seen before. Our first rare, we have Olin, who's also Charlotte Ling Ling. And then our next one, another super rare, we have Kaido. Nice, that's 6 super rares. For Emperors, Animal King Pirates, on play, return 1 character the cost of 8 or less and up to 1 character the cost of 3 or less to the owner's hand. Nice. So again, look at that. He costs 10 as well, same as Don Quixote. Do Flamingo, but he has 1,200, so it's 2,000 more attack power. But yeah, you can drop a guy with 8 or less and a character that costs 3 or less. So that's all you have to do is return one of these other big characters by 2 to 3. You know, a 10 would even be down 2 to 8, and then you can start returning them. So it's very possible for him to bounce really high level characters if you combo it right. I wonder specifically if there are 2 characters that he would come across that are 8 and 3, if that's why they picked those specific numbers. Like there's an 8 cost Luffy and like a 3 cost like Yamato or something, if that was the idea of it. Be interesting to check that out. Alright, so we have, first up we have Sanji. That's our last commons. We are done with commons, so I will just skip right through all the commons now. Since we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs, I'll probably just flip them up quick so people can see them if they, for some reason, didn't watch the first video. But I will just fly through them really fast. Alright, so we have Sanji there, but that's awesome. And anything special, like the full crew. Pound, Master Sing, Orlobus, got Gunmago, Christmas, and Idio. Our first uncommon is Suleiman, Jack, and yes, we got a brand new leader card, Crocodile. So he's purple and yellow. That should be some definitely interesting combinations. So far, yellow has been Land of Wano or Big Mom's Pirates. So it'll be interesting to see if there's other stuff later that comes with them. But they could get some really interesting effects going between these two colors. Opponent's turn, once per turn, when a Gon card in your field is returned to your Gon deck by your effect, after one Gon card from your Gon deck, and set it as active. Nice. So during your opponent's turn, if you do something that returns a card from your deck, a Gon card in your field is returned to your deck by your effect, add to one card from your Gon deck. So basically you just need to replay it. That's really fun. That's one of our leader cards. So you're down to 3 leaders left, and we know it's Vivi, Rebecca, and someone else. So this would be probably the purple one. I think we've gotten a black one, and we've gotten the green one. Vivi's red, and no, Rebecca's going to be black, so we must have green, purple, and yellow. I'm not sure. Interesting. I have to go look to see which ones we're missing. Alright. Then we have a Trenio Bastardo as our rare, and our other one is another Tremblo. Alright, hey, I got another leader card. I am happy with that. So I don't even think the other packs, other like boosters, I've gotten all the leaders, so those are always going to be tricky to kind of hunt down. Alright, Kung Fu Zhagang, Imako, Banana Gators. Nice, we got more Banana Gators. Weakness, Cobra, Pespero, Coliseum, and our first uncommon, Kozuki Hitori, or Hiyori, from the Kozuki clan in Land of Wano. Says, hey, this can work with Crocodile right away. Up to one of your Land of Wano cards type leaders or character gains 1,000 power during this turn. Okay, so he doesn't really work with, she doesn't really work with Crocodile very well. Trigger, play this card. Next uncommon, though, we have Machavice from Don Quixote Pirates. Can he float rock? Oh, maybe he's just dropped into the ground. I thought he was floating rocks. On play, if your leader has a Don Quixote Pirates type, rest up to one of your opponent's characters that costs a 5 or less, then except one of your Gon cards is active. Nice. So you're down to 4 uncommons. And, awesomely enough, we drew the next leaders. We're down to 2 leaders. So we know we're missing red. And they're all dual colored, so not sure what Vivi's going to be. Red and probably maybe red and blue. But now we have a black and blue color, so black and blue, that's going to be interesting. This leader cannot attack. That is also very interesting. From Dressrosa. Active main, once per turn, pay 1. If you have 6 or less cards in your hand, look at 2 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Dressrosa card type, add it to your hand, and trash the rest. Nice, because I think black has some good effects if their trash is full. This also lets you get, lets you look for specific cards. That's definitely a neat effect. I won't argue with that. Alright, then our first rare is Frankie. Before he was part of the Straw Hat crew, he's just part of Water 7 and Frankie family. And our other rare is Ulti, who again, I think she's a Velociraptor, but she kind of looks like a dodo with a beak. Alright, let's see what we got. Getting on it. 4 packs. I did empty those ones out, right? Yes. Isoni, Chopper, Masterson, Rango, Cobra, Aruki, Viola, and our first uncommon, Harzring, another Usopp, and our next leader. Nice. So we're just down to missing Vivi. But we got Queen, yellow and blue. Interesting. That's an interesting combination as well. So that means if we have 2 blues, and we've had 2 yellows, we've had 2 blacks, so Vivi is going to be red and green. She's going to have to be. That's the last. I think we've had green and purple, and we've had purple and yellow, so I think, yeah, she'll be red and green. This could be very interesting as well. When attacking, if you have a total of 4 or less cards in your life area, yeah, you have a total of 4 or less cards in your life area, and hand, draw 1 card. If you have a character of the cost of 8 or more, you may add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life card instead of drawing 1 card. Interesting. So if you spent your life, but you also have to have less cards in your hand, you get a free draw. If you have a high level character, you can add that card. You can, instead of draw a card, refill your life. So it's kind of a neat idea. It plays on, you have to very specific build around this character, but it is possible. Alright. Our first rare is a Kinemon again, and our second one is another Ingram. Nice. So I can't honestly think of who else we're missing. I know we can always get some more. I know we're missing one of our uncommons should be another Baroque work member. Because you have the guy with the Nez Palm. I know we're missing. It's the only card I can really think of we're for sure missing. I'm sure if I look, I'm surprised there's not maybe a Smoker somewhere. You have Hanger, Orobus, Bravios, Weakness, Roki, Happiness Punch. The weak do not have the right to choose how they die. Our first uncommon is another Monkey D. Luffy, another Queen, and another Crocodile. Alright, that's not terrible. If I'm going to get a second leader, at least it's one, not another Don Quixote, so I don't have five of those. Our first rare is Who's Who. Nice, so he's turning into a saber-toothed tiger. Animal King Pirates. Look at the top 5 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Animal King and Pirate type other than Who's Who. Add it to your hand, then place the rest to the bottom of your deck in any order. Alright, so that brings us down to 4 uncommons, 4 rares, 4 super rares. We only have 2 packs, so we're not going to get all the rares. Because we're only going to get 4 total, so there's no way we're going to get 4 different ones. But I could possibly get all our uncommons, but I'm going to be mad if I'm missing uncommons. But at the end of the video, before I end it completely, I will do a double check count to see if I miscounted something. Alright, but we did get another rare, so it actually brings us down to 3 rares. Heavenly Fire, with Jimby, but I think that's Charlotte Linlin's attack up there instead. So we have main, add up to 1 of your opponent's characters to the cost of Fearless to the top or bottom of your opponent's life card face up. So it does get rid of them, except it just puts it in their life pile. But it also makes it so they can't draw it, like from their deck or have some way of getting it back. Triggering, may add up to 1 card from the top or bottom of your life card to your hand. Add up to 1 card from the top or bottom. Add 1 card from your hand to the top or bottom of your life card. Okay, so basically, see again, the yellow has this really fun effect where they get to kind of play around with what's in their life deck, which is really neat. Very cool. Alright. 2 packs to go. And we're still waiting on a couple more cards. So we have Dom, Hanger, Stutzy, Merry Christmas. Yes, working for her partner. Otama, Coliseum, Gum Gum King Kong as our uncommon. Coco, oh, I forgot about Ishko. We already had him. He was our other leader card we had. Green and black. With the Navy. Alright, our first rares, we have another Kairos. And our second one, we have another Who's Who. But we drew another copy of the Don card. Will you call a shipmate? So nice, I got a second copy of this. That's really fun. Alright, last pack. Chances are we're not getting all of our cards then, because we can't draw more than 2 rares, and we have 3 rares, 4 super rares left. 1 leader card, which counts for one of our uncommons, and we have 4 uncommons. So there's only 3 uncommons. So even if I got all brand new ones, I'd be either missing a leader card or some of the regular ones. Again, I'll go through to double check to see if maybe I messed something up there. But we have our IBN, one of the homies for Big Mom's Pirates. Oh, there's a new common I missed. Dellinger. Nice. So that's why I don't mind trying to re-go through these last couple of quick. Because it's very easy to miscount some of these. End of your turn, set up to one of your Don cards as active. Very cool. We got another Sanji though. I won't argue with that. Shenanigator, Yokozuna, next, Randolph, and our uncommon Flapping Thread, Gyros, and number 4, Babe. So she goes with the mole, so I think we're still missing the other one guy. She goes with Mrs. Merry Christmas, which is the mole, but then we have the I can't remember her name. She has the Ton fruit. So we have her, but we don't have her partner, which is the guy that shoots the fireballs. Interesting. So we're missing a couple different Baroque Works members. On your opponent's attack, Dom -1. This character gains blocker and 1000 power during this battle. Nice. Not bad at all. Alright, for our last 2 cards, our first rare, another Ingram. Ooh, that's alright though. And finally, we have another rare. We have Bartholomew. It says Bartholomew, that's not what it says. Bartholomew? From the Barco Club and Desterosa. So I haven't had him though, so that's not bad though. Brings us down to supposedly missing 2 rares, 3 uncommons. It's always funny when I'm missing less rares than I am uncommons. Who just has blocker. Alright, so I will do a quick pause on this. I will kind of recheck up on the numbers, and we will check back to see our final tally is. Alright, so a quick recap of what we were missing. We'll show off our secret rare we did get. Is we have all the commons, we were missing 3 uncommons, which is very odd. We were missing 2 rares, which is not bad at all. 5 of the super rares, so again, a little less than half of what I usually get. Or a little less, I usually get 6 or 7. And we're missing 1 leader card. Of course, the leader we knew was Vivi, who was red and blue. Some of the other cards we're missing, I'm kind of like, oh my gosh. It's kind of like either, duh, how could I forget them? Or, that makes it kind of odd I didn't get. So I know 2 of the cards we were missing were Sanji from the Vingsmoke family, as I think one of the super rares, and then one of the uncommons was his event card where he's doing one of his attacks, which is kind of funny that I didn't get that, because if I would have gotten that card, I would have known the other Sanji was in the set. We were also missing Sugar from the Don Quixote Pirates. The 2 Baroque Works members we were missing was number 5. He's the one with the Nez attack. I just couldn't think of his name. Number 5, Gem. And then we were missing Miss All Sunday, or Nico Robin. I don't know how I completely forgot that we were missing her. I guess because my brain has gotten so wrapped around it. Like, she's Nico. She's Robin, right? that she forgot, she's part of the Brooks work. Yes, we're missing those two, couple other little ones. Oh, and there was a Yamato. We were missing one of his cards as well. I think it's probably, obviously there's a couple more I didn't mention. I just can't think of off the top of my head. We were missing a Luffy attack card that was in red, which was kind of out of place because there was no Luffy in red. But there has been in other sets. I think they're just trying to give him some of his different attacks. Because his main character, he probably has some of the most attacks. Yeah, but definitely cool. We got a bunch of course, we didn't get any of the special rares, which are just headshots, but they're also reprints from cards from the other sets. So it's not like they're brand new cards we're missing. They're not like the secret rares. They're of secret rare, I think, rarity, but or at least super rare at the very but I think it's secret rare because usually you get one in about every 24 packs. Your booster box, you get one secret rare, one alt art rare, and I know the last box I bought, I got one alt rare and one special card. So I think you kind of get one or the other. We did get if I can find him, we did get the alt art Monkey D. Luffy. So I don't count this as one of the super rares I'm missing. So technically I would have 6 if I counted this as one of the super rares, but I'm counting this as one of my alt arts. I don't count that as my regular total, just because it's not technically. Yeah, so that's definitely cool there. And of course then there's all the other secret rare was a regular red version of Vivi. Then we got our Don cards, and we'll just go over these really quick. We got the one from this set, and then we got the 2 that were from the double pack. And this is the Don Quixote Resonant that we had. We just showed his off. I don't know how he's different than Flamingo. I haven't read through that. Where are my green cards at? So we can get a picture of him. So they are kind of different because he has the thing under his eye. Other than that, I don't know what the difference between these two are. I mean, it's very possible that they're brothers or something like that. If you know in the comments, go ahead and let me know. Alright, that is what we have for the Kingdoms of Intrigue packs number 4. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the other unboxings of the booster packs. Check out the starter decks. Anything you want to see, let me know. I want maybe do a video where I just show up all the different pirates from all the different sets, because we have like all the different starter sets plus 3 different boosters. I'd like to get the first set before I do that though. Yeah, maybe show up like just all the different Straw Hat from one set, all the different Emperors from one set, Brooks works from all the different sets, including former Brooks. That might be something interesting. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.